Yeah. Oh, yes. I heard so many no's. I heard so many no's. Yeah. I mean, I was actually not that gifted aerobically and anaerobically in comparison to other Olympians, right? So, I mean, I'm sure I have a better lung capacity than someone, whatever you want to say, is average at lung capacity. But when I did get tested for the first time at the Olympic Training Center down in San Diego, south of San Diego, California, the coaches and trainers, like, they were not impressed. You know, it was kind of like, well, you're kind of middle of the road, you know, very average, not, you know, not that gifted, not that talented. We did 3 different types of tests, you know, so that was really kind of the first no, because they were basically saying, like, you can be average at this and you could probably be on some teams and maybe even a couple of good teams, but you'll always be a domestique and you'll never really, you know, make it to the top level. So, I don't know. That's so motivating when people say stuff like that, though, you know? I mean, it's just like, especially, they don't get to decide what I'm capable of. Those men, those white men with their little, you know, pads that they're like, no thank you. No, I mean, I didn't really, honestly, at that point, I didn't have dreams of going to the Olympics. I was still so new. It was like, that was just like in the other stratosphere almost. But I did have a dream at that point of being a professional cyclist and being able to make a living and travel the world racing my bike. That was kind of, you know, that was my goal at that point. And I, you know, I wanted to see what level I could reach. I just kind of kept setting new goals. It wasn't until probably about 3 years from Olympic Games that I really, really recognized that it was a real possibility. Like, I didn't make the team in 2008. I thought there was a small possibility, but I didn't make that team. And so then, you know, I guess those years between 2008 and 2012 were when I realized, you know, I think I had a shot at this. So. Yeah. You know, I do believe in the power of self-talk, but I didn't have like all these kind of phrases that I would repeat or anything. I just, cycling is a very high suffering sport. Endurance sports are, right? Cycling or swimming or running or triathlon, right? So very, very, very high suffering. And so I was always telling myself when I was in the middle of a really hard workout and training and just, you know, I mean, throwing up on the side because there's so much lactic acid in my system. I mean, really tough stuff. I just always thought, you know what, this is never going to be as bad as it was in my days of being sick from anorexia. So that was motivating in a way, because I just thought, this is never going to hurt that bad. And that fueled me through a lot of the training. My story is really just a story of just not giving up. It's not so much a story of, you know, anything remarkable throughout the journey. It's just, I just kind of just never quit. And it's really true. I mean, it sounds like, oh yeah, okay, whatever, you have an Olympic medal, but I just never quit, because there were a lot of reasons and a lot of people that said I probably should hang it up, especially at the age I was. But I just kind of kept fighting for it. And then, you know, at the end, you're one of the last women standing. So it's just kind of grittiness, I guess, really. But I don't know if that's born or learned, or anyway. My family's kind of gritty, so maybe it's a little bit genetic.